Hey everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. It's been a long time, so long time no see. But today I thought we would do some journaling with some pretty minimal supplies. Honestly, I don't think I'm in a journaling slump. I think I'm just been, very, very tired and busy with life things. As you all know, the school year is wrapping up, and that's always really busy for teachers. So I'm trying to get everything sorted out in terms of report cards and whatnot. So it's been a big, mess in terms of, my work life bleeding into personal time. But it's been good. We're almost there. So I don't want to talk about school all that much. But yeah, today I wanted to just journal with some minimal supplies because honestly, my journaling has been looking very minimal these past few, I was going to say weeks, but it's, the past 2 months have been actually quite minimal in terms of my journaling. And so today I thought I would just continue to show, how I've been journaling and what my journal has been looking like for the past few weeks. It's actually quite sparse in terms of decorations. And I think a part of that is because I'm also on a no spend in terms of stationery. So I've been really like, I haven't bought anything. And honestly, and it feels nice. But I also realized that a lot of my inspiration also comes from like new stationery because it inspires me to create with those supplies. But I'm also trying to learn in this journey that, I can just create with what I have. And I am trying to be more grateful for the supplies that I do have. So that's the main point of this no spend. And honestly, it's been nice. But yeah, I've been journaling very minimally in terms of supplies lately. I busted out these gouache paints, and then the little calendar sheet is actually from Patreon. I do a monthly printable called the Joe Bikuri. Some of you in the stationery community might know that the Himikuri is a popular like daily calendar, and I kind of made my own with my own images and my own pictures. And this one was for I think this is a journal spread back in I think it's May. Yeah, and I'm still journaling, back journaling right now. But this is an event that I went to. I went to a concert with Three and Elam Mai. I actually don't know if I pronounced that right, but I love that artist, and I love Elam Mai. So it was a really fun concert here in Vancouver. And then there's a photo of me and my friend Kat at the concert, and I just covered it up, just because for privacy reasons. And then I thought I would just start journaling already. It was super minimal. I went and added these fun mint blobs using my gouache paint, and all the little brush lettering was done again with the Posca paint marker that we're using for journaling. Honestly, I haven't been using my fountain pens a lot lately in this journal, in this daily journal, just because it has toned paper, and this paper does all right with fountain pen ink, but I just am scared that this paper is not going to ruin my pens. But I just, I have been kind of staying away from using my fountain pens in this insert, and so I haven't been using them a lot because this is basically where I do most of my writing. So I'm hoping that I finish this insert soon, but I've also been enjoying the toned paper. I feel like paint and paint markers looks really good on this, and I'm using again a extra fine tipped Posca paint marker. Honestly, Posca paint markers are quite expensive, but I really do enjoy them. They're just so pigmented and they just work so well on different paper types, and I really recommend it. To kind of wrap up this right page, I ended up just whoa, head alert. That was that was just my head. Sorry. I ended up just outlining a lot of the different elements on this spread. So I put a little outline on all of the letters and the little flower. And yeah, I liked how this turned out, but you're gonna see me bust out a pencil crayon, I think in this light, this kind of lemon yellow, and I just added some different geometric shapes. And I really liked how this turned out because it added more texture to the spread, and it overall just added more yellow into the spread because we do have that yellow PET tape that we cut out. It's from Dayu Yo-Yo. I would try to link it, but I don't actually know where it's where you can buy it. It was a sample that was given to me from a friend, but it is by the brand Dayu Yo-Yo. If you're looking for it, it's just spelled phonetically how you hear it. And yeah, go check it out, or go look for it. And on the right hand side of the thread, again, we're still back journaling, And this was a fun journal spread because I kind of just turned the inspiration from the left hand side, in terms of like the paint and the pencil crayon theme, and I kind of just used that as my I guess my inspiration for the right hand side of the spread, and it also builds a little bit of cohesion between both pages in this spread. So I thought I would go with a pencil crayon doodle page with all of the food that I had this day. So on this day, I went out with some friends. They're my work parents, and we just had different food items. It was basically like a pub food crawl. We went to many different places, and it was very delicious. This is the dan dan noodles that we had. Have you ever had dan dan noodles? They are the I was gonna say peanut butter, but they're like the peanut sauce noodles. They're so good. It's usually spicy. This was actually not the best dan dan. I like when the sauce is really thick, and the sauce for this was really thin. But yeah, I really, really, really love dan dan noodles, and so I wanted to draw that, and then again used the gouache in that kind of minty color to do the brush lettering. And for this page, I actually don't end up using the Posca paint marker to add the little outlines to the lettering, so I just left it as is. And then I drew some of the Xiaolongbao. I forget the place that we actually went to pick these up at, but this Xiaolongbao was actually pretty good. The little, not the filling, the wrapper was a little bit thicker, but it was still yummy. If you don't know what xiaolongbao is, it's just soup dumplings. And yeah, it's delicious. I still love it. I love it when the soup bursts in your mouth, but I that sounds so inappropriate. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the the xiaolongbao was really good, but I was wanting some of the ginger soy vinegar sauce that a lot of xiaolongbao places have. And then we had this, I think it was a bratwurst, and it was really good. It was just on like this plain roll, and then with this some really good mustard. I really like this. Honestly, we as a family don't have like high quality sausages a lot for like dinner or lunch. I don't know. It's one of those things that when I have, I'm like, wow, this is a really good high quality sausage. Because when I think of like a sausage, you think of a hot dog, and that's not always as classy as a nice like handmade sausage. So that was one place we had, and then I fast forwarded actually because this was at the end of the night. We had Pat Bingsu. We went to so many places. I think we went to like 6 places at once, but it was really a food trip. But we had bingsu, which is just Korean shaved ice. This is one of my favorite bingsus, which is just like a mango shaved ice with like a ton of condensed milk. And the nice thing about bingsu is that the ice that they use for the shaved ice is actually frozen milk, which is really nice. It never feels diluted because at the end of the day, when it melts, it's just milk. So I really like that. And I think the one thing that I miss in this type of bingsu is some sort of crunchy texture. I know that's not part of it or like necessary to like bingsu, but I was craving a crunchy aspect to it. We also had chicken and beer, so mekju and chicken, or chimek in Korean, or is it mek? Yeah, it's chimek. Mekju and chicken. So I love Korean fried chicken, and we went to BBQ, which is a chain of Korean fried chicken restaurants. And I realized I didn't do a good job of spacing here because we have no space to write. So I was like, should I just do like a page of doodles? But then I realized that this is everything that we had, so I just went for it. I just found any blank space, and honestly, this is a little bit more crowded than I would like, but I think it still turned out well. And then this is where you see me fail with the Posca paint pen. I thought I would do some journaling with it, but it looked too light with the white paper. It looked really good with that like light gray as the background on the left hand side of the spread, but on the right hand side of the spread, it was just feeling a little bit weird. So I ended up just going with this erasable green pencil, but it's actually not as erasable as I would like it. This is the Call Erase markers. I forget the brand, but I remember buying this because Franerd really likes it, and I like it. But I'm just feel like it just doesn't erase as well, or maybe I need to use another eraser because the eraser on the back of these isn't the greatest. But yeah, I just did my journaling, and as you can tell, this page actually only just has the Joby Curry calendar sheet and then the photo of me and my friends. So it is actually super minimal, and then I added some more, blobs and shapes. I always put starbursts in every spread. It's just something that I do. I can't not add it to anything, so I always add it. And I added a few polka dots using, again, the same pencil crayons that I used in the rest of the spread. And that's about it. I realized that I've been journaling like this a lot more because it's kind of nice to just use limited supplies, and it kind of just reminds you of when I'm traveling and doing some travel journaling. You kind of just use what you have, and it's always nice to kind of make do with minimal supplies, because it shows you that you can be creative with whatever you have. So I hope this inspires you to create something that's quite minimal, or it inspires you to create something with whatever you have. You don't need your whole stationary desk or table or all these fancy stickers and washi tapes to create a journal spread that captures that day or that event or that special night out, like this night out. But I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for bearing with me as I post a little bit later than usual. It's not my usual posting schedule, but I am so grateful that you guys still tune into these videos. I'll be sure to post a lot more when the school year is over and I'm done teaching for this academic school year. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite journaling supply is at the moment. I would love to know, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.